Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones setups for today. So just starting off on the weekly, because we were watching this weekly as a potential double top, and we ended up with a weekly pin bar here. So there was quite some movement going into the close on Friday on all the US markets, and not sure what to read into it. The S&P looks a little bit better than what I'm seeing here. So anyway, let's just get the key levels in, and I'll give them to you now. So this 38,600 or 38,610 is a very, very strong level that we broke through. And then just below it, you have 38,443. So those are levels I'd be paying attention to. And then to the upside, you're going to have 3900 or 39,012, where you should bump your head. So if we start drilling down through the time frames, you can see, I was very reluctant to be trading on Friday, which was the right call. Definitely didn't want to get trapped going short, and there was no real reason to be long. So that was a good call as far as I'm concerned. So I'm actually quite impressed that I managed to avoid any pain last week, which is relatively rare. Now what we need to do is we need to wait for a pullback onto structure and then get in for the next move. So not going to see that on the 3 hour. I don't think we're going to see much on the hour either. We are overbought at the moment. We do have a crossover, but we're still below the 150. So this is still cautious. You need to be cautious. So when you see this kind of structure, because typically what can happen is you can have a fairly deep pullback and then mess around here with the 150 EMA until eventually that crosses over with all the moving averages, and then you can get a fairly decent trade that spanned over a few days. So kind of like it is a swing trade. So I suspect we're looking for opportunities to the upside, but we don't want to be jumping in up there. We want to be jumping in a little bit lower down. And if we take this from our 15 minutes, you can see there's a lot of potential here. So just go there. That was a swing low of a day, and then come back. So there is a gap. So 38,726, just below that we've got a gap here. Level in. Okay, so 38,700 would be the first micro level. I'd feel a lot more comfortable with something like 38,600 or 38,440. Those are the levels that I would feel comfortable with. But obviously that just takes out this massive engulfing bar. But yeah, that's a setup that I'm looking at. I think you're looking for a move to the upside. What could happen is it could just go sideways when the market's open and then accelerate again. But if it does go up, you'll probably get a rejection of 3,900, and then you can wait for the next setup to get long. So if it doesn't give you an opportunity now for the pullback, I'd wait. It should bump its head up higher, then pull back onto some structure, give you the opportunity to get in, and then you'll probably have 2 or even 3 attempts to break through 3,900. And then the last scenario would be it just rallies, goes straight through 3,900, then comes back to test it. That would also be an opportunity to get long. So that's kind of my view for today. You're looking for a long, off maybe 38,700, preferably 38,600, but even better if it is a deeper pullback at 38,440. That's me for today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.